Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 7, and they're going to need similar results now, 2nd and 13.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Harris gets it on the draw. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This time it's a passing play. He'll get this to Tucker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. He's on the move. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, middle.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Short pass caught by his tight end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. We've finished one quarter and what? Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. He beams one deep right side. He's got his man complete. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10 give to Harris. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Ritter escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He has the first over the middle. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Report.
Henry running to the left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Diggs there to bring it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. The pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunky yards and slides down at the end to protect himself.
Middle.
1st down, here's Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 1st down, ball at the 36. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He loses the football. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
180.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by Diggs. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
180.
Out of the gun, Henry. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Yo.
3rd and goal, Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He won't get to the end zone, and they turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That brings us to halftime, and these teams locked up on the scoreboard. It's a 7-7 ball game. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Buys time, rolling right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll send him over right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Ritter. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw for Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Caught by Diggs. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. He's on the move. Oh, the football's loose. And the fumble recovery is made. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Harris. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 46. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Ritter setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. This play heads out of bounds. Mark it down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And they bring him down around the 34.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10 now. Gets this one to Harris. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action on 1st down. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
This ball's cut by Bowers. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Drops back. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He's back to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4th. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Devontae Adams the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Diggs there to bring it in. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. That's Patrick Peterson.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such, well, just such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
They did it! He made the interception! Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And it's a gain of 5 as we reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now to throw. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing now. Getting out to his left. Oh, he lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Second down. Probably going to see him kneel it again here. This is Harris on second down. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean?